And I work for West of Scotland Regional Equality Council. I am a project coordinator for two projects. One is called Roma Youth Project and one is called Embrace Project. Both the projects are focused on work with Roma people based in Govan Hill, because that's where most of the Roma people in Glasgow live. The official number is 3,000, which includes the Slovak and Romanian Roma people.
De vreo 6 luni. Și de ce ați venit în Glasgow? N-avem cu ce trăim în România.
I think Roma people are used to the society not being too nice to them. So when they came here, they don't really expect people to care about them or be interested in their culture or think that they have things to offer to society. So they just get on with their lives, do their business, and really don't ask society too much. So Roma Know is a first Roma-led organization in Glasgow, established in Glasgow, and this is our premises which we have just now. It's not ours, but we are using it. So we are meeting with Slovak Roma people, then with Romanian Roma people, and then with young people in the evening. Glasgow likes Roma, Roma like Glasgow. I would say at the beginning, when we started working with Roma people, it was mostly engagement, because the people weren't coming to our groups or they weren't really actively involving. They didn't want to really kind of be in touch with us too much. And now it's more like working with the whole community in Govan Hill, because we realized that only working with Roma will not really help the integration in Govan Hill. So now we are trying to have Roma-led projects which work with the whole community.
I'm David Dudy, I'm cameraman.
I am Lenka Milkova and I'm the producer.
By Roma-led I mean that it is Roma people who are doing the documentary, going to speak to Roma and non-Roma people in Govan Hill. It's a young person who expressed interest in doing this, so I'm giving her my full trust that she will manage to get the interviews done and have it edited as well.
The project is Govan Hill documentary. We're going to be filming a lot of people who live in Govan Hill, and I'm going to interview Jim. He's working in Govan Hill Baths. He's the first one.
I've only been here about 2 years. I'm an immigrant from Ayrshire, and they asked me to be involved just as one of the people to talk about what goes on in Govan Hill. I was delighted to be part of what they're doing here. There was quite a well-known documentary by a Bulgarian TV company about 6 years ago called The Roma of Govan Hill, which tried to do something similar, but nothing community-led made in the community as far as I know. I think it's probably one of the most vibrant communities I've ever lived in. It's a wonderful place. It's a real exciting place.
We hope to have it showcased in July during the Commonwealth Games as well, just because we know that there will be certain communities which will not have a chance to be on mainstream TVs, so just to have it kind of another story for people which are interested to kind of hear more about what's happening in Govan Hill or what's happening with Roma people.
My tu žijeme, tak pro nás je tato area jako víceméně spojená s domovem.
We are living in Govan Hill and we feel like in home. We are feeling like we are home in Govan Hill, like a real home.
Well, here to tell us more is Eva, who's been working with the Roma community over the past few weeks in Govan Hill. Eva, how would you define the term Roma, and to what extent is there maybe still a stigma attached to that?
Roma is an ethnicity, so it's not a nationality, it's an ethnicity. That means that some Roma people which we have here in Glasgow came from Slovakia, some came from Romania, but additionally to the nationality, they have also their ethnicity, which is the Roma, And the stigma, there is still a huge stigma attached to the Roma people, but for them coming over here, like for other people, it is a chance to start a new life. And we see, especially the young people, to be basically integrating much easier than they would have not the same chance if they stayed in Slovakia or in Romania or in Czech Republic.
And Eva, how does the community feel about living in Glasgow and specifically in Govan Hill?
At the beginning, we all complain about the weather, so we have to get used to that. And then that's the shock, going to school, not really being able to communicate in English and stuff like that. But once you learn, and kids learn very fast, you get to know the people around you, you form new friendships, and yeah, we have done an exhibition last year, a photography exhibition, and the Roma people, the young people, called it Glasgow Girls. You know, that says by itself that they do feel home here and they feel proud of being Glaswegian as well.
So they start feeling a bit more Glaswegian, like every other Glaswegian in the city?
I would say so. I think, you know, I have been here for 10 years and some of the young people have been here for as long as I have. And coming back home feels like going for a holiday because you don't really feel home there anymore because you kind of, you know, you grew up here and everything feels kind of different there, you know, so that's what they say.
And has there been a change? Have you noticed a change in attitude towards the Roma community?
On the micro level, people form friendships, the neighbors get to know each other, and that's fine. But on the kind of higher level, you know, the political or the social kind of, there is starting to be a problem kind of forming just now when it comes to stigma and Roma being kind of associated with problems, which the reason why we are working is basically
That's why we've got your
to
project.
challenge it.
Absolutely, it's a fantastic project.
Eva,
Best
thank
of luck
you.
with it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, we've got to take a short break, but after the break, we'll be seeing what happened when we sent Jennifer back to space school. We'll see you in 3 minutes right here on The Riverside Show.